Hey there, this is Patrice Washington from patricewashington.com, where we chase purpose, not money. I want to talk today about reinventing yourself and some cardinal rules that you must know if you want to reinvent yourself in the marketplace. Now, I know a little something about reinvention because I've had to do it over and over and over again. So you've heard about my transition many times from being a successful real estate and mortgage broker to losing it all in the recession and now being known more so as America's money maven. But it's not just a decision you can hop up and make because you decide to change your name. There are some internal things that have to go on if you make a choice to reinvent yourself. And maybe you've tried to reinvent yourself, but there are things that no one talks about. They just tell you that you need to go from your 9 to 5 into your purpose or your passion, but they don't give you any real tips, the behind the scenes stuff that you need to do in order to make that transition successful. So I want to share with you the 3 things that I've done over and over again to reinvent myself in the marketplace. The first rule is give yourself permission. See, when I wanted to become known as America's money maven, the unfortunate part is I had just lost everything in the recession. I lost my home, cars, you name it, it was gone. And it was really hard for me to even give myself permission to become this personal finance, not expert, because I never really call myself the expert, but just a person who wanted to help people do better in their finances. So for a long time in my mind, I was like, who are you like to teach people about budgeting, or who are you to help someone with their credit? And you're going through all this stuff right now. But I remembered I'm the same person who started the first business that became a 7-figure business by 25. I'm the same person. And just because I lost all my money, that does not mean that my mind is bad. It doesn't mean that I don't know what it takes to help people move from point A to point B on their journey. And so I had to give myself permission to let go of the failures, to let go of the stories, to let go of whatever was holding me back from actually reinventing myself. And once I did that, gave myself permission, the world opened up to me. The second rule is to teach people how to see you. So I am a firm believer that it's easy to just tell people this is who I am or this is what I'm doing. But really, until they see you showing up that way, they are never going to treat you any differently. It took years for me to train people on the fact that I was no longer a real estate or mortgage broker. I mean, up until just a couple years ago, because I've never changed my number, people will call me and go, hey, can you help me with a mortgage loan? And I'm like, you know what? I need you to see me as something totally different. Now I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm coaching women on starting businesses. I am no longer a mortgage or real estate broker. So if you don't cut the conversation cold turkey and train people on exactly who you are, what your mission is, what your vision is now, they will never see you in this reinvented space. And rule number 3 is to build the new you around the real you. So in my work with coaching women who want to reinvent themselves in the marketplace, go from that 9 to 5 into working on their purpose, I see so much that, how do I say this? They want to copy someone else out there. They're looking on YouTube or they're looking on Facebook, or you're somewhere online checking someone out, and you think to reinvent yourself, you have to do exactly what they're doing. Now, I'm all for inspiration and I'm all for having a muse, but you still have to build the new you around who you really are. You still have to consider your lifestyle, your passions, your strengths, and not try to reinvent yourself to look like someone else, because ultimately you have no idea what goes on behind the scenes, and you don't even know if you'll be able to sustain that. But you can always sustain being yourself. So now I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried to reinvent yourself? Or maybe you're in the process right now and you are frustrated because people will not receive you for the new you. Share with us in the comments, and also share what is one rule that I talked about today that you are committed to incorporating immediately to make sure that your reinvention goes the way that you want it to. Go to patricewashington.com right now and share in the comments, because there I am building a community of women who want to grow with me. And that means that you are committed to living your life's purpose, finding fulfillment, and earning more without ever chasing money.